What's up, party people? So a couple buddies of mine in a little Beach Boys server I'm in decided they would do a big old tier list of their albums and solo albums and adjacent related people to the Beach Boys albums. Now, I'm not going to do that big boy tier list because last I checked, I have a social life, so I'm just going to, be a little lazy baby and just fucking rank the studio albums. Fucking Surfin' Safari, I'm feeling C tier, and I think even that is generous. This reads like first album Baby Syndrome in the sense that, they kind of know what they're doing and there is good material on here, but it's very obvious, like, growing pains here. I'd still give it like a C tier because it's not terrible. This is an all right album. Surfin' USA, C tier, but we're going, you know what? B tier. I'm gonna put this B tier. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put it. I think it's a definite improvement in a lot of ways. It sounds a lot better. There's a lot of instrumentals though, which is typically not what I associate a group known for harmonies with. Surfer Girl, we're going B tier. Pretty much the platonic ideal of super early Beach Boys. Sounds pretty good. A lot of great songs, a lot of great singles, a lot of great album tracks even. Little Deuce Coupe, I'm feeling B tier as well, slightly less than Surfer Girl, but it's still pretty good. The real winner here is some of the album cuts. All the singles on this have already been released, but some of the album cuts, those are the real winners here. Shutdown Volume 2, we're gonna keep it up with the B train here. We're keeping it going, and above Little Deuce Coupe, below Surfer Girl. Sounds really good. There's a lot of great songs on it. There's a lot of great album cuts, but the second half of this thing does have some real turds. Then we got All Summer Long, and we're going in the A tier, baby. We are going in the A tier. It sounds great. Great album cuts, great sequencing. Yeah, pretty great throughout. We're not quite in the S tier yet, but we're getting close. Christmas album I'm going to put in C tier, just above their first two albums. This is sort of a seasonal thing, although I would be lying if I said I didn't bump this sometimes in July. Beach Boys Today, A tier, and it's going at the top. The second half of this album is a real winner, but the first half is nothing to snooze at either. Pretty good throughout. Summer Days and Summer Nights, we're going to feel another A. I'm going to put this just below Beach Boys Today, but it's still strong. Beach Boys Party. I'm feeling a high C or a low B on this. I'm going to go low B. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think people that don't like this album, frankly, they need to lighten up. Get some joy in your life, because clearly you don't have any. Pet Sounds, this is kind of a given. I'm not going to explain myself. Smile Sessions, S tier, but I'm going to put it below Pet Sounds just by a tiny bit. Again, I'm not really going to explain myself. Smiley Smile, A tier, high A tier. Frankly, a little underrated in the grand scheme of things. Some days, I kind of bump this more than the actual Smile Sessions. On some days. Wild Honey, I'm going to feel high A tier on this one as well. Probably just above Beach Boys Today or just below. Soul, R&B, just a very fun, lighthearted album. Very short, very concise, very sweet. Can't really go wrong here. Friends, this is another A tier, but I'm going to put this at the bottom of A tier, which might be just slightly controversial, but it does have some moments that feel a little unfinished to me. It doesn't mean this isn't good. This is still, cooking. Another very lighthearted, very fun, very sweet album. 2020, Contractual Obligation, if ever there was one. I'm still going to put this just above Shutdown Volume 2. Still got some good moments on it. I particularly like there's a Wild Honey left over on here, which is really good. Some stuff from the Smile Sessions, which is precipitously out of place. Just a real grab bag of songs on this album, but it's not bad at all. Sunflower, going straight to the top. Straight to the tippy top. It's got everything great about the Beach Boys, everything I like about them. It's very musically diverse. Every member's got a writing credit on it, and they are bringing their A game. Just really good. And it sounds great. It's lighthearted. Excellent production, excellent playing. I see some people compare it to Abbey Road, and I don't think that's quite accurate because Abbey Road is a better album. Surf's Up, I'm feeling S tier on this, just below the Smile Sessions. sort of like a darker brother to Sunflower in some respects. Certainly a little bit more heavy in mood. I mean, you can see it in this absolutely fucking brutalistic album cover badass shit. Carl and the Passion's so tough. Yeah, so tough to fucking sit through. I'm feeling low B tier on this. Holland, S tier, but low S tier. Still really good. It's just pretty much Carl and the Passions if it was like a very good record. 15 Big Ones, I'm gonna feel high C tier, maybe low B tier on it. I'm feeling a low B tier on it. I'm actually gonna put it, like right here, I think. No, right there. I had a weird relationship with this album. The first time I heard it, I really liked it. Then I bought a copy of it for about $7 at my local flea market. And then when I went home and listened to it, I didn't like it, and I thought I had wasted $7. And then I listened to it again recently, and I actually liked it quite a bit. So, Beach Boys Love You. I'm feeling an A tier, but a low A tier. Probably just below Friends. That feels right. That feels right in my chest, in my plums. MIU. This is absolute slop. Absolutely slop. That being said, I do like this slop, and it's going right above Beach Boys Party. Light Album. This is slop similarly to MIU, but unlike MIU, this is boring slop, not fun slop. So it's going in D tier. Keeping the Summer Alive. I swear to God, I was hit with a Men in Black fucking memory neuralizer after listening to this album. I don't remember a fucking thing on this record. All I remember is it not being very good. I'm probably going to put it just below Light Album. Beach Boys 85. I'm feeling a high C on this. I'm feeling a high C, maybe even a low B, but I'm going to go high C for now. It's 80s cheese. I would sort of equate it to like Chicago 80s cheese, where it's certainly not their best stuff, but it's not really bad at all. Certainly worthwhile at points. Still cruising. Probably a high D tier. There is some absolutely fucking terrible slop on this, but this is, yet again, there's some enjoyable 80s slop on this. Who the fuck am I kidding? I'm putting this in low D tier. Summer in Paradise, high D tier. I probably do like this a little bit more than the Light Album as an experience, actually. Is Summer in Paradise, like, actually terrible? Yeah, kind of. But would I say I have no fun listening to it? Absolutely not. I have a fucking ball every time I listen to Summer in Paradise. And I think that matters more than anything. Do I have fun when listening to Light Album or Still Cruisin'? Resounding no. Absolutely resounding no. Stars and Stripes Volume 1. I've heard this album once in my life and it's still terrible. Easy F tier. I fucking hate it. That's Why God Made the Radio. Clearly there is no God if this record's being made. That being said, I'm gonna put this just below Light Album. Maybe... No, I would rather listen to this than fucking Keeping the Summer Alive. Alright, great video. Thank you all. Bye. What you're seeing is the end screen. YouTube gives me 20 seconds to show you things to see, cause the video is over. Oh, the video is over. Yes, the video is over. Why don't you go watch some more?